Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe.
Let's do this thing. Tony's got a problem.
My problem is your friend's making you look bad.
Oh.
Both of you sons of bitches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You starting this big Air July war.
Yeah,
What?
well, you
I didn't think this was gonna backfire.
For like the last 2 weeks, all Vito has done is had a meltdown that this black guy is funding his comic.
Now,
Yes.
And
now wait a
living
minute.
Stream.
Wait a minute. Let me understand this. Eric July is his name?
Yes. You fucked us. Let's be clear.
I have a friend. Let's not name him.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Vito. He asked me for YouTube help, even though he has a bigger channel than me and brags about it.
Why did I ask you for YouTube?
Yeah, he asked me
help?
about monetization, right? And I told him, like, yeah, I auto-place ads in my videos. And I
Right.
showed him a video that did really well. And I said to him a year ago,
Yeah.
I said to him, as soon as I sent him the graph, they don't play every single ad break. It's just a placement where an ad might play.
Right.
And
yeah.
on 3 separate fucking occasions on the show, he goes, Tony from Hack the Movies puts in 1 million ads in his videos. There's an ad every minute. And I'm like, this son of a
You
bitch.
have said that.
I'm like, I verified it the very first message. I'm like,
Yeah.
it doesn't play every ad. Tony, 3 separate times. And you have the gall to do it after you upped your Patreon number, trying to make me look like I'm money hungry. I'm like, you fucker.
I mean, that was me saying that you did the right thing by doing that. I'm promoting, the fact that you've successfully
you misrepresented
monetized
it,
your videos.
that I'm putting 1 million
I thought you put 1 million ads in because I've heard him say that like 3 or 4
I
times.
put 1 million ad placements, but if it
And
was
they don't play
played,
there every time?
once in a while,
No,
there is.
because-
Once in a while, there's one poor son of a bitch that does get all
Yeah.
of them. But this guy, he's just like, yeah, he puts 1 million in there. That's,
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm glad I
Huh.
gave you YouTube advice.
Did you know that you were misrepresenting him like that?
I don't think I have misrepresented him. He does have a bunch of ad breaks in there. I didn't say it plays ads for everybody, but he has the breaks set up.
Huh.
Here's another time.
Okay.
Vito made me look bad. I have a really good friend named Kevin. He does a toy podcast called Peg Warmers.
Oh, shut up! Nothing
And,
happened.
Peg warmers? Like getting fucked in the ass?
It's a
No,
bad name. Yeah.
It's a toy collecting term for a toy that sits on the peg for too long.
yeah.
Look, I didn't make up
The
the
guy
name.
who runs a
Point
podcast
is-
has sat on the peg for too long himself.
Point
Now
is-
I am making him
Point
sound
is, he's a
bad.
really good friend.
Right.
And a while back,
You didn't
know,
tell
he-
him his podcast name sounds like
I
getting
didn't.
fucked in the ass by a woman?
I wasn't around for the naming, but
Oh, okay.
he's a really nice friend. He helped me out a lot. He helped me move. Last time I moved, he gave me all these boxes. He was there
Yeah.
for me at a very good
Gave
time in my life.
boxes.
Oh, wow,
Box
okay.
guy.
Box
He really
guy.
helped me with my show, and
Thanks
I helped him
for
with
the
his.
boxes,
So, of
bud.
course,
Yeah,
while he's
okay.
being such a great friend, I get a call from Vito going, hey, I'm going to review his podcast on WATP.
That
and
has
I'm like,
nothing to do
and
with
I'm like,
you.
you son of a bitch, could you, like, not? I'm like, that guy
Why?
just really... Because it's like, oh, wow, Tony's friend just ripped me apart.
Why did Carl pick that show?
I
you
picked
picked
it
it.
because
Yes.
it had nothing to do with Tony. I didn't even know Tony knew that guy.
It was shot in my... Yeah, it's when I still worked there, you asked.
I don't know. No, you weren't working there at the time. Regardless,
I
Why'd you find
was.
that? Why'd you find that show so
Be-
interesting?
because Carl had done an episode about the Cinemassacre podcast,
Oh.
which was terrible.
Okay.
And then
No
after they
comment.
realized that show was completely unlistenable, they had this really nice set still left.
Okay.
And the Peg Warmers guy went, "Can I just use this set?"
No. He was, again, misinformation.
Okay, so what? They
They
said,
had like 3
did they
shows.
say, "Oh,
No,
Peg
no, no,
Warmers
no,
guy,
no,
you
no.
have to use this incredible
See,
set"? Oh my god!
making me look bad. No, we had 3 shows launch at the same time, and
Okay,
they all
used
used
the
the
set.
set.
Okay.
I even occasionally
That's normal.
used it.
So basically,
Look
Carl.
at this. He makes everyone
Shut the fuck
look
up. Carl had
worse.
done
That's
it.
not like what you said, though.
Carl had done an episode about a show that was on that set, and it was one of the best episodes. I said, "Hey, do you know they used that set for a different show? You
Yeah.
should cover that show as
Peg
well."
Warmers.
Peg
Yeah.
Warmers.
And then I go.
And you listened to the episode, and it wasn't even that bad.
and then I go, and then Kevin had a good sense of humor about
Yeah.
it. But I go like, but
We
I go,
mostly
I go
ripped on
that
that. We
like?
mostly ripped on that Kieran guy.
yeah. So,
who,
so I tell him like, hey, if you're gonna do that show, that ex co-host we fired is on
Yeah.
an episode. Make fun of
Oh.
him. He goes, yeah, let's do the one with your former boss and your coworker.
Oh,
I'm like,
whatever. Did any of them connect this back and say, "Tony, that Vito guy made fun of my podcast"?
just stop making me look bad. I made you look really good. I said your apartment's
Carl
not that bad.
Carl did the Dick Show, and then they became friends. It's,
Did I-
it's an
have I-
honor to
Yeah,
be
that's
WATP.
different. No,
Have
that's
I
different.
ever-
It's
have
an honor.
Have I ever
Yeah.
made you look bad?
Yeah, you've been tweeting about my
God
apartment
did
for the
that.
past several days.
Good. I'm glad he forgot about the Vito's merch. Anyway, moving on to you,
You did
Dick.
fuck up on my merch. That's true.
Okay, what did I do?
Well,
nothing. I've
recently,
been
we-
nothing but nice to you.
We talked about it recently, but yeah, recently, I worked out all last year. I was feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I looked at a picture of me a year ago, and I'm like, wow, I still have a lot of work to go, but I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
And then I fall asleep while YouTube
That's
plays.
what Sisyphus said.
Yeah.
I still got a lot of work to do. You. Whew.
So I fall asleep feeling pretty good, and I wake up, YouTube autoplays Biggest Problem, and I wake up to Dick going, Tony from Hack the Movies got fat again. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, you son
Yeah,
of
you
a
did.
bitch.
I thought you were coming over to like the good side, but then you backslided.
It was
When I
the
saw that
holidays.
picture of you, I saw Daniel Plainview screaming in my head, "I'm backslided!
I will never backslide.
I'm backslided!
I was lost, but now I'm found.
Are you backslided?"
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child!
So, of course, your fans are having a lot of fun calling me fat. I'm like, I'm not that fat.
Well, here's the thing: is having watched a lot of Sopranos in the past couple months, I look at
Yeah.
Tony and I go, "That's the skinniest Italian man I've ever seen in my life."
One other one.
Okay.
So I really like the Halloween. I don't even know if you'll remember you did this. I really love the Halloween movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jamie Lee Curtis and everything.
Yeah,
And, a few
yeah.
years ago, this big fan, he's like, hey, I'm getting a bunch of like mega Halloween fans to do this like video shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wow.
And she's gonna like react to you guys like congratulating her because it was her final time playing the role. I'm like, yeah, that'll be really
That's
great
awesome.
for me.
I want to be a part
Get
of that.
me in that video.
Yeah.
That'll be great. So it's like a week before the new movie comes out. This
Yeah.
video comes out with all these Halloween fans saying how great she is, and she starts crying when I show up. And it's great. And I tweet it out. And then motherfucking Dick Masterson, who clearly did not watch the video, retweets it, making fun of her for crying about Kanye West. He's like, should you really be releasing a Halloween with her so much anti-Semitism? And I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm in the video.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
I love
though.
when you retweeted it though. You're like, you took it down. You retweeted. You're like, oh, Tony's in the video. I was like, wow, it's a big
Oops.
moment. I'm like,
Friendly fire.
I
I thought
Send
you were
you
going to
to
say
shoot
we
a
made fun of her
hostage.
trans kid or something. So I'm glad we didn't do that at least.
I just love it. It was like Dick retweeted. I'm like, this doesn't seem like something you retweeted. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
What did she say though? She started it. She was attacking Trump or something.
It
I
was
think.
everything was after the Kanye stuff. She was like crying on some show. So that's your
Yeah.
friends making you look bad. Has any friends made you look bad?
Let me think. I don't think so. No, I've been mostly
No
fine.
friends have ever made you look bad.
No, not at all.
I'm trying to think.
I do remember when I did an episode and a guy dressed like me for some reason when I was trying to review movies. He put on a stupid
Was
hat.
that you? You did
Yeah,
that?
He did
Tommy?
do that.
For
That was
face
good.
off.